In a world where affordability meets innovation, two automotive icons return to the spotlight stronger, smarter, and more refined than ever. The 2025 Toyota Corolla, the 2025 Honda Civic. Both promise reliability, fuel efficiency, and comfort, but only one will earn the title of the best budget sedan of the year. Which one deserves your money? And which one might be overrated? Stay tuned, because the truth may surprise you. The Civic and the Corolla are not just cars, they're legacies. The Corolla, Toyota's global bestseller, has been a benchmark of reliability since 1966. Meanwhile, the Civic, Honda's street-smart contender, has evolved from humble beginnings into a tech-savvy trendsetter. In 2025, both models are anything but basic. Toyota has sharpened the Corolla's exterior lines, refined its hybrid tech, and doubled down on safety. Honda, on the other hand, redefined the Civic with a sleeker body, elevated cabin materials, and smarter driver aids. But the question remains, which of these legends has truly adapted to the demands of today's drivers? The 2025 Corolla boasts a clean, conservative aesthetic, sleek LED headlights, a bold grille, and just enough edge to feel modern without trying too hard. It's sophistication with restraint. But the Civic? It's daring. Honda's design language for 2025 is confident, youthful, and aerodynamic. Step inside, and the Civic's cabin instantly feels more premium. A digital cockpit, minimalist dashboard, and whisper-quiet ride elevate the experience. The Corolla counters with Toyota's hallmark simplicity and comfort. The seats are supportive, space is well utilized, and noise insulation has improved significantly. So, style or serenity? You decide. Performance isn't just about horsepower. It's about how a car responds to the road, and to you. The 2025 Civic delivers a refined drive with its turbocharged engine, offering a spirited yet balanced performance. Its steering is precise, its handling is confident, and for a budget sedan, it feels surprisingly athletic. The Corolla leans on Toyota's hybrid mastery. The hybrid variant sips fuel like a miser, offering over 50 mpg in real-world tests. It may not excite the thrill seeker, but it rewards the smart commuter. Smooth, silent, efficient. Or quick, sharp, and fun. What's your priority? In 2025, even budget sedans need to be tech-forward. Toyota's Safety Sense 3.0 suite brings advanced features like proactive driving assist and enhanced lane tracing. Wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and a larger infotainment screen give the Corolla a modern edge. But Honda is playing to win. The Civic's Honda sensing system is smarter than ever, with adaptive cruise control that learns from your driving style and traffic sign recognition that actually works. Add in OTA updates, improved voice controls, and a crystal-clear Bose sound system in higher trims, and the Civic feels like it's punching above its weight. So, which one wins? If you value efficiency, bulletproof reliability, and a smooth, relaxed ride, the 2025 Toyota Corolla is a fortress of peace on four wheels. But if you crave a bolder look, a sportier drive, and a cabin that feels like it belongs in a higher class, the 2025 Honda Civic just might be the best deal on the market. Now, let's go beyond the brochures and specs and into the real world. What are actual owners saying about the 2025 Civic and Corolla? Back-end index pointing right. I've had the Corolla Hybrid for 3 months now. 50 plus mpg and zero maintenance headaches. This car is just effortless. Fatima, Nairobi. Back-end index pointing right. The Civic just feels smarter. The touchscreen responds like a smartphone, and I never thought I'd say this, but driving a sedan is actually fun again. David, Toronto. Common praise for the Corolla. Legendary dependability, low fuel costs, and minimal repairs. Common love for Civic. Upscale design, engaging ride, and next-gen tech. But let's be honest, it's not all perfect. Some Civic owners note road noise on highways. Some Corolla drivers say the infotainment feels a bit behind the times. But in both cases, buyers feel they got more than their money's worth. Here's where things get even more interesting. Toyota's reputation for longevity is unmatched. Corollas are known to outlive the average car and hold their value incredibly well. Honda's no slouch either. The Civic consistently scores high on resale charts and has a strong record for reliability, especially with proper care. Maintenance costs? The Corolla's hybrid system means fewer moving parts and lower wear over time. The Civic, while slightly sportier and more complex under the hood, remains affordable to maintain. If your goal is low stress and long-term savings, the Corolla edges ahead. If you're okay with spending a little more for a sharper drive and upscale feel, the Civic rewards that choice to SO now. It's your turn to weigh in. And just when you thought it was over, both Toyota and Honda are already testing their next evolution of sedans. Whispers of fully electric versions, rumors of AI-enhanced navigation, and even more autonomous features in 2026 and beyond. So if you thought this showdown was the end, think again. The Civic and Corolla are just getting warmed up .2 cars. Two legacies, one unforgettable showdown. Whether you choose the Corolla's quiet mastery or the Civic's confident edge. In 2025, one thing's for sure. Budget sedans have never felt this premium. Perfect. Let's keep the momentum going. Now that we've wrapped the index comparison and teased the future, let's seamlessly transition into a visionary, forward-thinking segment that expands the story beyond just Civic versus Corolla into where the entire segment is heading and how it affects global markets, especially for budget-conscious buyers. This isn't just a battle between two cars. It's a reflection of a global shift, where budget sedans are stepping up to do more than just commute. In regions like Southeast Asia, Africa, and Latin America, the 2025 Civic and Corolla aren't just choices, they're lifelines. Reliable, fuel-efficient sedans are enabling everything, from small business deliveries in Nairobi, to daily school commutes in Manila, to rideshare independence in Sao Paulo. And car makers know this. That's why Toyota and Honda are quietly expanding regional production plants, reducing prices for emerging markets, and offering hybrid options where fuel prices are rising fastest. This isn't just smart business. It's a strategic move that could define the next billion drivers. But wait, how long can these sedans survive in their current form? The auto world is racing toward electrification. But here's the twist. Not every market is ready. Not every buyer can afford it. And not every city has charging stations. Toyota's already hinting at a solid-state hybrid battery, which could push Corolla hybrids into 70 mpg territory. Honda is exploring AI-enhanced drive modes to teach your Civic how you drive and adapt accordingly. What we're seeing is a new hybrid era, smarter, cleaner, and more accessible than ever. And it's not just us saying it. Here's what top auto experts are predicting. Megaphone. If you're buying the $25,000 range, the Civic and Corolla still offer the most bang for your buck. EVs just aren't there yet. Auto World Weekly. Megaphone. We may see a renaissance in hybrids before full electrics take over. Toyota and Honda are betting on it. And so far, they're winning. The Drive Tech Report. Megaphone. Don't be surprised if the 2026 Civic or Corolla comes with ChatGPT-like voice control and cloud learning. The tech leap is happening fast. Torque Talk Podcast. And now that you've seen the 2025 battle, imagine what's next. A fully electric Corolla built in Africa? A self-driving Civic designed for India's chaotic roads? A budget hybrid sedan that runs 1,000 miles on a single tank? This isn't science fiction. It's the road ahead. And you'll see it first, right here. For decades, owning a car was a symbol of arrival, freedom, mobility, and economic growth. Today, the 2025 Corolla and Civic are becoming something more. They're not just transportation. They are economic equalizers. Whether you're a teacher in Indonesia, a delivery driver in Nigeria, or a college graduate in Brazil, these sedans represent accessible independence. No luxury badge needed. No subscription-based nonsense. Just quality engineering that delivers value year after year. Toyota and Honda understand that. That's why they're investing in localized manufacturing, reducing import taxes, and even offering financing tailored to local income brackets. In Kenya, for example, Toyota's partnership with local dealerships is offering pay-as-you-drive plans. In India, Honda is piloting community service-based leasing, allowing users to reduce monthly payments through verified public service. The result? Ownership for millions who were once locked out of the market. And here's something the average buyer doesn't see yet. The 2025 Civic and Corolla aren't just evolving as cars. They're becoming modular platforms, adaptable to each market, mission, and mobility model. In Japan, there's a micro Corolla variant designed for urban sharing fleets. In South Africa, Honda is testing a ruggedized Civic tailored for rural terrain, featuring solar-powered auxiliary charging and reinforced suspension. This isn't branding. It's a philosophical shift from mass production to mass customization. Same badge, different roles. One global platform with 1,000 local faces. Let's talk sustainability, but not the polished PR kind. We're talking about real-world solutions that don't cost a fortune. Toyota's hybrid system in the Corolla uses nickel-metal hydride batteries. They're easier to recycle and cheaper to replace. Honda is exploring bio-based plastics in Civic interiors, made from agricultural waste in Thailand. These aren't headlines. They're quiet revolutions, ways to make a car sustainable without making it unaffordable. Because real change isn't just about Tesla-style luxury EVs. It's about scale, reach, and inclusion. And that's where the Corolla and Civic are quietly rewriting the rules. Here's a question. What if the Civic and Corolla aren't just products, but training wheels for a future we can't yet imagine? Their adaptive cruise control is already learning how we behave. Their cameras and sensors are feeding data back to centralized networks, and their platforms are being designed to accept autonomous modules when the world is ready. That's right. These humble sedans may be the stepping stones to driverless mobility, not just for Silicon Valley, but for everyone. You won't see flashy ads about this. But quietly, strategically, Toyota and Honda are preparing these models for a world where software is just as important as steel. So here we are, two cars, millions of drivers, dozens of countries, and one undeniable truth. The Civic and Corolla are no longer just competitors. They are the pillars of a global transportation movement, fueling dreams, economies, and tomorrow's innovations. But we're not done, because what's coming next could shake the entire industry. In an era driven by innovation, disrupted by electrification, and defined by global uncertainty, two names have remained steadfast: Corolla, Civic, not because they chase trends, but because they understand people. They've outlasted rivals. They've adapted with grace. And now in 2025, they prove that budget doesn't mean basic. It means smart. It means efficient. It means built for real lives in every corner of the world. This wasn't just a comparison. This was a celebration of resilience, of engineering that respects your wallet and your future. So, whether your journey begins behind the wheel of a Corolla or Civic, know this: you're not just buying a car. You're stepping into a legacy. A story of millions who drove forward together, and the road ahead, it's only getting more exciting. Bell subscribe, stay curious, and join us as we continue exploring the cars and ideas that are shaping tomorrow.